Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. Today folks, I'm going to be showing you how to solo the armored skeleton boss in the Unnamed City, and this would be the two-handed sword skeleton boss. Now this guy, as says in the title, does have a two-handed sword and could be potentially tough. However, what I'm going to show you is going to make him ridiculously easy, and so he will be so easy that you'll want to farm this guy for the fragments of power as well as whatever other good loot that he can give. Obviously with him he does have a little army of skeletons that you'll have to go through, which I suggest dealing with before you even start with the fight. So if you guys find this video informative and enjoy it, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're doing haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Seftopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Obviously, before I get into the strategy of things, I will go through what I will be doing and what I'll be using. And I know I've done this for pretty much all the other bosses in the Unnamed City, but I will do this for every single boss video that I make, because I don't know who's going to watch them, and some people might not necessarily have watched the videos before. So obviously I have a relic hunter treasure seeker with me. She has the sword of Chrome. This is a weapon that can be found on some of the bosses here in the Unnamed City, so that is one of the reasons you want to be farming these guys. I've got some food with me. I've got some healing potions. Now I'm expecting to use them anyways. She has also a bow, and this is one of the items that I got from one of the bosses here in the city. Obviously all of the bosses are initially designed to be a group thing, but they can be done soloable. And as you can see, the relic hunter treasure seeker does have, of course, a decent amount of HP. You can also find an armor that crafts the flawless Hyperborean armor set right here. So this is where it spawns. I believe it also spawns in the purges, and the relic hunter treasure seekers can be found at the locations here on the map that I've showed you with the crossed swords. All of them will spawn in groups of 3 to 5 with a mini boss I'll have to take out. The mini bosses, of course, are not tameable, as those are NPCs as well, or NPC thralls as well. And so my strategy for this will be to use the axe and the shield, or occasionally the two-handed dragon bone weapon. Now these are obtained from fighting the undead dragon in the I can't remember what that place is called, the pit or something, sandhole, something like that. So I'm going to remove all of the admin commands. I will firstly go in with my two-handed sword, because obviously this guy has a few friends over here. As you can see, there are some skeletons that you'll want to take out. I suggest that you focus on the archers first, then deal with the melee ones. The archers do not have as much HP, and so they'll go down quicker. You can, of course, just go in there and face tank them and take them out in multiple groups if you want to do that. But I am wearing medium armor. I am wearing the epic royal armor, so I do take damage. It does give me some armor protection, but not that great. So I am more wearing this armor because I want to have my encumbrance maxed out, as I don't like suffering with movement when I become over encumbered, and that is quite a thing that happens quite frequently, as I like to kind of pretty much loot just about everything and anything that I find in the game. I'm a bit of a hoarder in this game, because you don't know when you'll need something. So obviously I could just wait here if I wanted to and let my thrall deal with it, but as you can see, she's done a good job of aggroing the other skeletons. I don't really want to aggro the boss just yet, so that's why I'll let her deal with the situation. I'm just going to join in and kill off the melee skeletons. We don't want them stacking up on our thrall. Not that she couldn't handle it, but yeah, we want to avoid any complications. So there's just an archer. I'm going to try and take him out from a distance. As you can see, He's taken a decent amount of damage. My thrall is being a bit derpy. This is something that you will have to sometimes deal with. She's just cut in the air for some odd reason. I don't know why that's a thing. Hopefully she doesn't seem to come back to normal. She's just hitting the air. So hopefully she's not fully broken. So I'm going to kite the boss here. If this is what you're going to be up against, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kite this guy here. Then I'm going to try and use my thrall as a wall between myself and the boss. So hopefully it will try and hit me and end up hitting the thrall. Obviously while you're doing this you want to have your shield up. There we go. That should have done something, I think. Oh. Okay, right. There we go. That seems to have worked. So hopefully that knocks her back into position. The thralls can be derpy at times. Whilst this boss is focused on my thrall, I'm going to be behind it. I'm going to hack at it. As this is an undead, you cannot bleed it. You cannot stack poison on it. So I'm going to settle for the ancient shield and the dragon bone axe. You can also use the two-handed weapon if you wish, but as you've seen just there, it sometimes will change aggro from your thrall to you, the player. So you want to be able to get your shield out quickly to stop any incoming damage. As you can see, he has hit me a couple of times and I've taken a decent amount of damage. I probably have taken some damage from the skeletons that I fought. So now he's focused on me for some odd reason. He does not want to go to my thrall. So my plan is to now kind of guide him to my thrall. Let the thrall keep the aggro. I am wearing medium armor and that makes me quite squishy. I'm gonna do this entire fight without healing just to show you that it can be done. This strategy makes it that much more easier. I could, from this point on, if I had decent arrows with me, which I don't think I have, I could of course use my bow to help out, but I'm just gonna go with the melee. I like the fact that I can get stuck in there, but notice that he does kind of change his aggro quite quickly. So also I do have passive regeneration, which does help me quite a bit. Once again he's focused on me, so I'm just gonna run towards my thrall. Use the thrall as an obstacle between me and the boss. And as you can see, when I'm not fighting, my health will want to go up. And that's the passive regeneration kicking in. Also, because my thrall is carrying the Sword of Crom and using that as a melee weapon, it does a ridiculous amount of damage. As a weapon mod for the Sword of Crom, I have put on the mod that gives it or improves its armor penetration. It does do a lot of damage, and adding a few extra points of damage is worse than actually putting in a mod that will increase its armor penetration. I feel and find that it does make it more effective with increasing its armor penetration, but this is just a personal thought. This is what I like to put on that sword. I'm just being careful here. I don't want to get hit by his sword. He does have a good range on it because it is a two-handed sword as well. There we go. So normally I will tend to let the boss hit my thrall several times, and obviously let my thrall hit the boss several times, so that way the boss keeps aggro on the thrall. Alternately, you can hit the boss with 2 hits, then roll away, walk back towards it. That allows your stamina to regenerate. 2 hits, roll away, and just do that over and over again. But at the moment he's nearly dead. He doesn't take that long anymore. He should probably take 1 or 2 hits from my thrall, and that should sort it out. There we go, he's down. He was not that difficult at all, and so he's given me a legendary repair kit and a shard of power. And that's pretty much it for this fight. There are 2 chests behind him. So let's just quickly have a look at what you can get from them. We got some gold and silver coins, and the wooden chests normally tend to have stuff that are not that great. Basically what I would call rubbish. But anyways, that is it for this boss. Really easy to farm, definitely worth farming for the shards. They do have several uses, and at the moment the Unnamed City is one of my favorite places to come farming for all sorts of goodies, including shards and gear. So that is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.